And then
Now you
the
are live.
volume.
And now you can click on the link. Here's the link.
Anyone need
Yeah,
a
you can
bathroom
use
break?
this one too. The same.
And
You need
So with this soft flame,
and then
I'm
it shows
getting everything so it melts correctly without bubbling the surface or burning off that humidity that's
Yeah.
out
you
there.
the cameraman.
Because that gold,
Yes.
especially in silver bulk, if I hesitate, it burns it right off the surface. Once I get this inside out and it's I have the clear glass over it, it's no problem. But here it's exposed to layers. So.
Ah. See.
The nice thing about this technique for me, especially
Here-
when I
here
was
is
younger
the
in my
sound.
career, was that I used like the tiniest bit of color. And color is expensive, and glass is expensive, and floor. So it was like a nice way to make a little color.
What?
No. Good question. Yeah, you know, and I think it might be awesome if I maybe did something like took clear, covered it in like blue stardust, right? And then raked it. So it was like barely color, but sparkling and very light. That's a really good idea. I might do that. I'll let you know. I talked to these German. Very, very good idea. So when I'm doing this, I'm working in an area of the flame, I mean naturally or whatever, but I'm working right here. So I'm pushing this in and pushing this up at the same time. I'm not like going down in the flame, but I'm just working here. You know, so as this piece is here, I'm feeding this in and pushing this up and working in that space. So again, I'll use that angle. Now this is like counterintuitive. Just always making sure that flame is like covering part of my piece or whatever. So I'm gonna cut through it, and I'm gonna feed it out of the flame into the scissors, so it's like nice and comfortable. So I can check how the glass is feeling here. It's like not really. If I'm not talking. No, it's not melted in at all. It's like very rough. It's like exactly how it was. Yeah, that's definitely key. Because if I'm trying to melt it in, the silver would and gold would turn away. Which also makes it very volatile. Prone to cracking. It's not happy glass yet. Okay, so I'm going to feed it into the flame, so I get it all ready to cut more or less, and then the scissors are outside the flame, but they're right, you know, I just fed the glass in. So I got that single cut. I'll heat up this edge. Just to make sure it's in the right place I want. You know, nice and open. So I'm trying to lay off I don't have a lot of center fire because it will really burn off that silver and gold. Starting to open it. So the scissors aren't in the flame ever, but like the flame got it just hot. So now I've opened up that tubing. I'm just going to take this advantage to flash it. It's probably got cold and once it's back on. So So I'm going to hit this edge. I got the rod hot before I got the edge hot. Put it down. This is still definitely bendable, but I'm just floating on it. Pull this off. Clean up this. Now we're going to go to the balcony. So this is where I really utilize that concept of moving the beaver around the piece. Because I can't get one spot too hot. I just want to get it all happy. So it just wants to move. And this is where thinner tubing works out really well. Heavy wall is a pain in the ass at this point. Yeah, you can see how it's very hot. And if I had like a really nice piece of carbon, it would just have to sit fast. That's not good. I have. I've done a few videos as well. And so the side that it's on is like a radiator, so it picks up before the night. And so you can see the gold band with the blue, and kind of shooting line. So I'm going to cut it in two. So I'm just drawing a line of heat, like this side picks it up super fast. Oops. Again, I'm going to feed the heat into it. That side wants to pick up the heat that much faster. So I just got my pony vest in. The key is to leave that fast. Doesn't go anywhere. Maybe one of these where like this is like a subtle freeze in there. Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah, really? Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this into basically one of the reversal one of these. Whatever. So I have a rectangle that will sort itself out nicely into a new tube. So I'm throwing, so I can put a lot of heat into this side because I'm not affecting my fuming. This side gets hot fast, but it'll burn the fuming, so I gotta like shoot around the side. And then I end up with that heat. And put a lot of heat into this rear side again. Shoot a little. I don't want to fuck around with that fuming side because the fuming is just where I want it, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna straighten out this edge, and this is where the thin glass again. Like, this will be so hard because the thicker glass It takes so much longer to heat up, it pulls the heat more air, it's like popping around. Well, I can get this just hot enough where I want it to go where it's setting up right now, so it no longer moves. It's like it's stable. So I can just heat it up just enough. Like lightly push it together. So I've just made that. Makes a nice teardrop. I'm going to steam up this side. So now they're touching. And they're seeing. And it makes like a teardrop like that right now. I'm going to put it out straight. I'm going to change the axis of the pony. So I'm only going to put enough heat that it bends and sits. So got it. It's pretty much set up. And this side. This side. This is the magic right here. Hold on. So, see, man, all that messiness that was connecting and whatnot. That's the, I make it so now it's two again. Again, I got it hot enough to set up no more, no less. So now two. And those scissors brings that pattern that just nice and clean. So this is, I'm just going to get the rim hot, just the rim. And then that little nipple thing is like that. I'm going to grab that. That's the rest of the rim. And just put the piece up, you know, by this control. And just pull it all into itself. We'll go right back in the center here. Pull the out. And then reverse it. So I'll keep that nipple out of the flame because it's really thin, and then it'll shrink back up on itself. And then just nuke this thing as much as it will. Yeah. And I do like to run the centerfire really loose. I mean, occasionally I'll pull it down, but I'll be more of that. So there's the scene that I stuck together. So that's where this hole's going to go together. And then that breaks it up. So let the heat rise straight out. And let the hole. No, like start heating it and drip way out around the roof. You can be nice opening. And then I just am hitting the rim without letting it oil. So the air pressure is open. And they go for the peel up underneath. I'm just going to grab anything. There's obviously that plastic surface that goes on it. Tack on. Soapy. It took me, there's actually a Nate Bizzle practice plan. I spent so long trying to So let it like shrink down and stuff a little bit. Matches all. Jason Lee talking about it. It wasn't me. It was talking. That's why I made this very people. So it's solid, you know. Yes. Yes. Yes, it's like that teardrop shape, a little distance, shape and cream on. So that's what we would do. Have you tried it? Is that boring? Yeah, sure, yeah, everybody it was always scissors. I was taught scissors in the beginning, but I used to eat it out. Now scissors are so good. I mean, I mind. But it took me a while. Like I would have definitely. But then if you all the views to it, you stick a marble over it. You can do it in a park where like people. Yeah, if you do notice that they will have something not really push through or something to push around. But I have had people that ask for this because it's a color that goes through the bottom. So like, yeah. I had. I usually use 6 mil, but that makes a big rake. So on this, I use 4 mil. You get more rakes. The more rakes, the better. So 4 mil and 3 mil is much better. More rakes. And I feather rake, so I raked right this way and then back and then one back. And they look confusing. Where I found one rake with a small gap, next rake, with small gaps between. It looks best. And the distortion too, like if I rake they're silver and gold, and I push it down on the rake, when I push it down and leave it out, see through it. So it's like the rake has to be just at enough level that on that 2 millimeter glass, it only just sees the number that it just pulls. It doesn't allow, it just pulls. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could. Yeah, I made my first. Are you recording?
That one you can do, the one with a smaller initial section, you would take one book of that. You go to use the lettering.
Yes. Yeah, it's like really like every time you lose a bit of magic, you know, get a sense of all of the sounds of
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do something fresh step, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That would be a nice always going down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that way. I thought you would like roll it or something like roll it on and then they want to work. But it makes sense because you can't now begin before like before it's finished, and then rolling on some structure. It's possible, I don't know, because I've thought about yeah. I was thinking of earlier, and you can prepare something very nice.
See pictures of the neat to the market. I didn't get to it.
Yeah. Oh, you're just the rock star you are.
Started doing my whole life. Oh, you started playing the really man, yeah. I do,
You mean it's European all over. Talking about, like 4 feet.
Right. It's a 4 feet 2.
4 feet 2 with a 45 joint.
Maybe we could trade that.
Maybe you can trade. For the one.
How much money means nothing to me.
I like it. Pretty stellar.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just to clean stuff with.
Whoa!
Right.
Whoa!
Sorry, Brad.
You're quite right.
Yes. I know. Yeah. It's that. Yep. But it's more vulnerable when it's yes, it is.
Under the pressure as well.
I did this tour and they sit on that roof. No, that wasn't vulnerable, that's the one I was. Yeah, I I would say, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. The word Ben. Come on, Ben. We're getting on, come on. That's not extremely exactly. I know exactly. You don't have one online. Yeah. I said I want to stand here and talk to you. What the no, he's doing but he get maybe open. Open the world downstairs. That's all I text here and I'm doing well, yeah, pretty dark. Yeah, he was gutted. But him and Marshall together, together. Lots of opals were involved. There were so many opals. Yeah, they're 4 opals on that pipe. Edinburgh, Cooper Key in Australia. And they have started using the bird opens hashtag. Yeah. Bird tango, and he loves opens, so he turned it to bird tango. Somewhere in this picture in here. I see there's going to be an segment. Yeah. I think Mark was talking about how he's somewhere else, but he wasn't doing all of it. But he's going to have like a primarily artist, but not quite a lot. Well, he might only really? Sure, the field on the caravan is good, but we were lucky on that day. Now, unless you get the go to people that get mobile work, they're very hard. The college guy who has the land has, so he has one moving out. That is big enough to get all particularly, and it's all sides covered. One end open, big room. Anybody for themselves, yeah. What you're doing then, music is
little bit of wing.
I can do a cup, sort of. Huh? I can sort of do a cup.
Yeah.
I'm no cup specialist, but it's one of those that you drink and it spills on you.
Right?
Those are my cups.
Okay, so I guess first I'm going to use some water. Yeah, maybe that'd be water. Wicked. Yeah, I know. Oh, is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. I felt it. I'm going to do the opal last just because I don't like that. Does somebody have a piece of no, but they could okay? Like that's more rod, maybe about just a handle, like an inch or so, great, 12 inch. The 10 or 8? Yeah. Maybe there's just a weight. Doesn't quite feel like it. In that case, I think just yeah, maybe a 12 then. I didn't see any in the boxes. I saw some on David's bench where it's on the
Every time I show up in a new shop, especially when they have GTTs, I'm like, oh, Carlisle!
Mine, like, when I'm roasting the Carlisle 4-4 now, it just goes shabam, shabam, shabam. Like, that was the when I traded up to until it officially actually killed me. Well, I or several students later got abused for sure. Fuming's so nice on the Carlisle though.
It is, right?
Compared to DTT.
Steve Bates made a pre-mixed glass torch that he mounts over his Kirby.
Right? So you
it's just mounted on the top, and it's just propane, oxygen, into a single chain.
So
and
much
then
easier.
piece of glass. No, Oro. Yeah, it just makes a tight little pre-mixed flame, so he can like fume when he wants to. Turn it on. And it's just like a zip tie. Yeah, at the top of the torch.
It feels like it's actually a torch on the back, right?
Me too. Rolling glass with a torch, spinning glass, like spinning pottery. He's wheel made pottery or something.
So this one gets built on Definitely not having it's too hot that you can't see your view anyway. Once it's landed, I find it over viewing. It wants to bury it, so
Yeah, right.
so it doesn't look like I've put very much on there right now. But let it cool. Instead of reducing flame, I'm going to run it through there, and it's going to probably turn into a nice dark yellow. It's actually really smart. Much goes wrong in such a short amount of time. You can build crystals once you quiet. It's really just about controlling the temperature. You can have it too hot and too cold, and the heating just doesn't seem to go right. But that's like right there, it's getting darker, where it really just looked like I didn't get anything in there. You just leave your piece in the kiln too. If you like do the piece, and it doesn't look like anything's going on. It doesn't look like much is going on in there, and you leave it in the piece, or in the kiln rather. The piece will, after months and months and months of ramping up and down, the crystals will quite often just materialize within like 1 piece off of work. Even turns out you can actually regrow it with a really minimal amount of silver. Forever, yeah, and then just like beautiful, yeah, exactly. That's like, it's just surprising how little you need, and like how quickly you can overdo it with the silver, especially you get that like muddy white kind of color instead of a nice yellow.
That's the sign of too much silver.
The mud? Yeah, well you can burn it off. You can like reheat it, and like you don't really burn it, but you melt the crystals down into the boro. I think
Like the haze, from the Ember Purple storytelling.
yeah,
It's
yes, it's silver. Yeah. Yeah, there's silver in the amber metal. Yeah, it jumps. The gold. I do it Southwest style.
It's really important. It takes that extra step. I mean, I get lazy, throw it in the flame, and even when I'm going in, I'm like, oh, I know.
Where did it go though?
No.
Bounce. Okay. Yeah, totally failed.
You need some?
Do you have some here?
Yes, I do.
I have some. See how much I can build this up and then it's too bad there's no, does anyone have any like Amazon bronze powder with them? No. It's amazing how far. Is there? Amazon bronze I could work really spectacular things if it's just fine powder. And that you just roll it in and work it in a really oxidizing environment, and it keeps it stable, I guess. And at the end of your piece, you want to bring it into a reducing flow. That's the best part of it. You see you want to say that. Any of the silver, like a blue moon powder or something?
Midnight right there, that's a pretty big one. Bluegrass, no, butterscotch, totally explosive.
But butterscotch is going to be that goofy brown, trying to demonstrate how to not make it goofy brown.
Yeah, sorry, we talked about it. Amber purple.
Ooh. And then, yeah, nice and full flame, rather encompassing. An oxidizing environment. You want to just try to condense this. This is slowly down onto this. Burning all of the PMOS. So it's trying not to twist it, I guess. If I had it, I would just roll a tube in it. If I had the fine powder, and then work it in a really, really oxidizing environment to shape it to whatever goblet foot or top that I wanted.
Oh, you would use
Pardon? No, just, but it's, I was just saying it's like a demonstration for how silver reacts and how to bring like the metals to the surface and get them clustered nicely, and I can do a nice little demo of that. And once you figure it out, a bucket goes so far for the fine powder.
Yeah.
Like months, like 100 pieces out of a $20 bucket of color instead of 4 or 5 other rods.
Dad, do you have a Instagram account?
Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, DD Glasses. I don't really do it, but 66 weeks it's been.
DD Glass Works.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I don't manage that. I had a friend that was doing it for me. I've been taking photos and sending them to him. So he hasn't updated it. Choking on the splitters.
I don't know, I googled it the other day, I was trying to search something. It was like, a woman, I believe, was like hijacked it into her hashtags. So there was a bunch of them showing up that weren't me. But you should see like dude wearing a gas mask sitting at a Breaking Bad kind of scene that happened like 3 years ago or something. 2 years ago, what's her name? Way before we were making this recent the RDA. So.
Oh yeah, there is a big
one. Yeah. I started that.
Yeah, but yours is very nice. I like it.
It wasn't Ghost. Ghost did the series with the shaved head, the head, and the bowls, and a bunch of pieces. And then somebody did a really sweet set that was like all done up with stickers and like enamel stickers and cut glass base on it and stuff. It was really sweet. I can't remember who it was. Not Jason Ward, I don't think. But they had like that said moths on the cans and stuff. It was pretty awesome. Once it's kind of closed up, you don't worry so that it's burning off with you. They're good. Yeah.
No, we saw it. No, I don't need any weed.
I got this. Looks like a big sorry.
This one really wants to trap terrible in there. That's why I'm being particularly careful.
Yeah.
Is that work it from one end to the other and make sure that it seals down. So.
You lock that plate with a sock too.
Pardon?
Oh, you really lock that frame soft.
Well, otherwise you burn up the fume.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still a tube in there, and I do still want to leave that intact inside, like that luster, which you'll see at the end.
I've noticed with the Carlisle too, and it can be very aggressive. But you can, if you run it light like that, if you use it, the surface mix, like outside the centerfire, the surface mix is amazing. Like stronger than a PMTB, a Red Rocket, or any other. But that centerfire is just like so strong.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be definitely like for fuming. You can apply it really fast, but you can also like burn it out really quick.
Especially if you like creep up on the torch. And I mean, cadmiums, you have to be at least 4 inches away to.
I'm a sitter too, so it doesn't help at all to get away from the torch. Kind of important you don't trust it. Unless it really distorts it. For some reason, always at the very end, you always kind of put up at the back end. It just doesn't want to melt together on itself. Otherwise, it is the first bit.
I want to tell you the story.
Everybody else. Right. I want to take you to a shipwreck.
You know, you should.
Mold? No. I very rarely use mold. If I do, but especially for this, I find I trap a huge air bubble right down the center. Because when it comes down and I check out the fuming, yeah. Pretty cool technique, but yeah, well that's, yeah, and then if you leave it there, like, usually I can get it so I get the ball not down to about that size. Once it's round, you're good. But otherwise, you don't want to trap, or sometimes you want to trap, but I like to try to shape the stripe and just have like, get a line, the ball, yeah. Never had a nail marker. I have a paddle, I have a pair of scissors, and I have really about the only tools I use. The rest of it I just use max, gravity. Might not be the fastest glass blower. Thinking that.
No, I don't want
Never really. Eventually figured it out. But it's quite a
we can approach it That's why, you know, today was a great, it was. Also really. Sometimes
Josh is good so far.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I'm jumping the boot again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright.
So we're laying here. So you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's
Like
more.
that. I don't know.
Actually, there is.
He left it.
So, but there's one thing, the class is scheduled at 10 tomorrow.
What?
And if you,
Really?
yeah, didn't you read the program then?
No.
So all the
Well, I
information
thought-
that I sent out all those times, you never even read.
So what do we do for the class? Who's looking the class anyway? Yeah, who's making it? I mean, not the class, because.
What can we do for the class?
Yeah. Yeah, because who's taking it seriously? Do we have?
Hello, Dr. Harry.
Oh, all right, all of you guys. I was to say, I was really like asking, I didn't know that somebody was.
Yeah.
No, taking it.
They're taking the thing. 6 guys.
Okay, oh.
That's why.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know,
We're gonna have,
you know, like, and you saw when I was today, and I was all the assembly tomorrow, all the assembly. And, my camp, like, you know, I started preparing again and stuff, because I was making, but that's first, so, we should really talk about what I can do, you know, in the moment, I can tell you my actual plan that I had, because I had with me, you know, but, they don't just, put it up, because I can't, but it's still just too much, man. Dog, and, you know, I'm lazy. Supposed to have fun here, you know. Yeah, that'll be, you know,
That's
so,
something.
yeah, that's, yeah, I know, but you know, by phone. Yeah, yeah, of course I have.
I was just about to, you don't have
We should,
you know.
yeah, I have a lot of fun.
Then we go to the front part.
Yeah, legalize. Yeah.
Legalize.
No, of course. Of course. So we should really talk about it, you know.
I told Corey, I taught Corey how to do it, and Corey taught Hippo and Stratus.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Because you know the actual plan was to make it
Because it's quick and easy,
you know,
but he doesn't
Well,
really
that's what I do.
he doesn't really do it.
like,
Yeah, no, I know another one that he does.
And then we started on some calendar.
I gotta put a red oval with a black section here, and then another black joint, transition.
I've never seen that.
No, yeah, the only other one that does that one is
The shaping, you know, like shaping on the sugar, you know, make it.
Right home now.
You know.
Tired or whatever.
Yeah,
It's the same
they
thing
make
for the
it
other
all
one,
the
except the other one's.
I'm really
That's
quite
about-
and I was like, oh wow, nobody knows, you know, like, they know everything.
Yeah, I mean, that was the next thought, you know, I would have taken it.
Try to do
Yeah,
everything to
yeah, you know, so
You're a second.
all kinds of stuff, so,
If you can fix these guys and.
So, if you want to make a next step tomorrow in the morning,
I bring it up.
little
I have to make
Oh, you start talking.
So I have no idea.
I can say
Reduce the black.
Okay, then you install the alternate guys too. and everything- Then everything is sorted, and we can leave from here, and then we don't come back.
Check the.
No, we leave now.
We're gonna finish this off. We need to finish that while I make the.
I was thinking it's hot.
Well,
That's fucking amazing. You got magic in your shop. Right, Dave.
it's fucking awesome. Cheers. And it's so cheap. Like a gram of gold
Yeah.
for $4.
Henry?
And it's fucking an ounce of silver. A gram of gold will last you fucking years. And an ounce of silver will last you. How much silver you burned up in your career?
About 20.
Yeah,
What about against the dark?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
even though so.
And I bought, yeah. And I bought it, I think a half ounce of gold back in the 90s, and I gave it up to everyone because I thought it was going to last me forever, and it was only $300. So, yeah, but what we got.
Door back, shut.
Okay.
We're gonna lock this one here and pull in
Just
the
lock the
barbecue,
bar.
so you only have to lock that door when you go to that.
Okay, awesome.
So the rest we started.
Thanks a lot, Lars.
Yeah, thank you. You're gonna keep on blowing?
Yeah, I mean,
Whenever you finish, you just turn this one off.
Okay.
Yeah, the Google thing, people are watching yours.
Hey, watching this?
Yeah, 2 guys watching. Just keep on share the link. You got the link?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for an amazing day, guys, and see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Yeah, thank you. It's fucking great.
Yeah, and
Ryan
if
is
it's
out.
like that, that's actually what I wanted to say with the class 10 o'clock, where we can move the schedule like an hour if you rather want the class to start 11, but then the flame off also starts an hour later. It's just so you know we can be a little flexible. Right? Let's do that.
I was gonna say,
It's just, I think in the future, if there's gonna be like 5 times more people, it's even more important to keep on the time. But then it's not, I would say, then we're not trying to group handle all of us like this, then it would more be like people would have a car and already be sorted.
Yeah, it depends on it.
Yeah, but thank you for being here. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right.
When we were in Australia, there was a season last year where something happened. Holy shit. Cheers, brother. Something happened in the ocean. It was obviously out in, further out there, some heavy that was going on in the water. And it came in so much that literally there's videos of cars coming along road on the sea. You can't see how all of a sudden this car shoots out of the front and goes everywhere. So that would be the place to get solidified people. Are you taking a video? You can stay here. See them all. Amazing, man. Yes. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys.
Very good.
See you tomorrow.
Good demo.
See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Thank you for dinner.
Thank you for food.
Bye.
My God, I'm gonna have to write
What's the lock the door? What was it? Here. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. What? The outcome, yeah, that's the whole point of the demo. This is like, now you guys have seen two different forms.
Really cool process, right? Really,
What you saw last night, did you?
yeah, no, I wasn't really like very beginning. I thought about it. Right. Yeah, I only plugged it at the end. Oh, shit, yeah. I think it'd be about 24 hours before you started last
Meadow. Amazing how much glass works differently on different courses too. I think that sits like that. Put an oval in there. Yeah.
Hopefully. Always like to see other people do it.
Actually, if you could ask me if I could use the photos. If I could use the photos.
No, I don't want to get that. That's my name on it. I don't want to do that. Shut up. Do it. Damn it. You won't like me. Well, I'm trying to get Sasha on Instagram.
Right? He doesn't want to go on Instagram?
No, I've been fighting about it. Oh, sorry, yeah.
It should be good for a minute, but yeah, just in case he gives me any grief, I might want to warm up the air bubble in the middle of it. Yeah. So. Different color.
Got very solid heat bases.
You stuck in the whole one that you were then helping in? No, just waiting for it to be perfect.
Yep, that
Everything's hot. There's like a tiny little air bubble in the side of there, but you can pick it out. So you're really super anal about it.
Would you bring it then down to a skin? Would you bring it down to just a skin over the oval?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was amazed that the other German guy who came with the dread, who came quite late in the scientific guy, the opal, do you see the opal around his neck? Isn't that?
No.
Mate, that is just chunks with more than 4, 6, 8 straight edges. It's a fairly weighty size chunk, and there is not a single. I was amazed at how cleanly and tasty it was. And he actually made the point that he didn't suck it in. He didn't suck it at all in the process.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I said to him, "Oh, and you sucked at the last bit," and he said, "No, that's at all." Yeah, surprising.
Now, if you had like a vacuum on a fucking pedal, like a big vacuum chamber,
And it would completely.
yeah. Then you'd be rocking.
You don't think to me?
I don't do any suction when I take it.
No.
No, I make a little lollipop at the end of the food.
So you thin it out?
Well, just kind of make a little lollipop. It takes longer to do that. Might take longer.
I started doing the gravity feed. You gotta smell flat. There's so many blows, like blows to speed up your production, like nothing. Like, yeah, there's not really anything quite like the blow.
I'd like to go to it without more than I do the product.
But everyone's changed. That there's people that the traditionalists, and then there's like everybody that does crazy when you get into like crazy reversals and stuff to not have a blow hose. That's the case. Pardon? Yeah, okay. Right. So
I mean, it does kind of weigh things down a little bit.
you almost have to.
Yeah, that's how it's
You just
Are they quite noisy to talk to? Generally, yeah.
No, I'm worried about the big air bubble. So, but it should be like that.
I think various insulating fabric, fiber.
Yeah.
But
Nerve-wracking, soul-stealing things. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hate cameras.
They thought they raised myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you stole my soul. Like a little piece of my soul. It's the natives say, right? So you have to be respectful of this now. It's your responsibility. Hopefully. You'll be nice, yeah. No, from Canada. Yeah, from British Columbia. You're from France? Cool. Brendan's pilot there. Or training the he was the first pilot that was schleps tourists over the fucking wine country and flies them around. Vlogs, whatever, 90 minutes, 80 hours a week. Okay. Shit, you hear? Right, so you just came to France? Right? Did they like register in some computer thing where they don't let you fly? Or what's the drug court?
Drug program, we have and you get basically.
I don't know this.
You're on probation for 5 years.
Okay, so I know probation.
Or it's not a
Yeah.
Probation for 5 years.
Yeah. Vacation, I'll try something. Go away. You're a person.
And it was the first song, no song.
Right? Canada is
Oh, but now I'm scared, but
yeah.
I got to check it back like.
Right? Because they can go like the States right now. That's what they do. Like,
I think I'm the first one to really expensive.
What?
That's
What? Right. Yeah, for run away for like bracelet. Yeah. I can't go when I come here. I have to pay for it. And I went down to and they still. I'm like 38. And that's Canada, dude. Like you're busted in Canada. But the U.S. won't let you.
American snaps are like.
Shit, why do we get to like go anywhere? These all come here. Yeah, so we're at least beach everywhere. Yeah. Canadians are right behind Americans.
Their border still.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like we're this kind of has to be whatever the Americans crazy idea they come up with. We just follow along. It seems to be most of our
Yeah, exactly.
oh, let's go play this or that. place at all that we can have money for ourselves.
I mean, like, we,
We should turn off this camera.
Like,